Right, we're here in Chalons Champagne, I think, which is about southeast of Paris. We've travelled 300 kilometres today from London on the start of the Route of the World Rally, and we're here, lovely evening in France, and from here we head off to Zurich in the morning to meet Manus Petroleum, which is our sponsor with regards to fuel. If you were looking at doing this sort of thing in the future, obviously you'd want to know what we're going to use. So from yesterday we talked about the adventure things that the guys have got on board: Garmin, Merrill, Regatta, Snugpack, Trangier. We want to show you their kit now and talk through what that's all about. Alright, so this is our tent, kindly donated by Galert. This is a Tornado 3. Now, I've got one of these personally, I do like these tents. The reason I like these tents is you've got a fair amount of space there for, you've got good ground cover there, you get all your kit inside. We haven't got the gyros up, which obviously are luminous. We haven't got one tonight because we won't need it. But if you're up on the mountains, which we'll be going to in the next couple of weeks, they will have to be staked down. Good thing is also it's a 3-man tent. There's 2 people sleeping in each room, but it allows plenty of space. So good tent, weather checked, nice and rigid. The outer goes out first, then the inner, which is handy if it's raining. A good tent all round, and reasonably priced. Also, the AMG group, which is Vango and Trangier, they've kindly donated a Trangier 25 stove. 25 stove has non-stick pots and pans, and it runs off a meth burner. We also have here the Coleman petrol stove. Being that we're carrying 60 litres of petrol on board, certainly as we get out into the desert, that's going to probably become more useful than this is, but we'll see how we go. But it's good to test out both and see how we go with that. So we've got the Trangier there. If you go walking and hiking, that's the bit of kit to take with you. It packs up neatly into this sort of size here, and it's a good bit of kit to take with you. And I've had mine for about 20 years now. So we're using the Trangier and the Coleman. The Coleman was provided by Oswald Bailey, which is a local camping chain of stores in Bournemouth. Right, so if you come into the tent, we'll go through what other kit we've got. As I said, what we've also got here as well is we've got Merrill. Now these are the Moabs. For the girls we've got the Chameleon. The reason we've got the Chameleon is because they go with the trousers, and the guys have got green crag hoppers, so we've gone for the Moabs. The good thing with Moabs is a good tread, and being that we're in the car all the time, especially when you get into the desert, you need your feet to breathe. And the good thing with these is you've got all these vents here across the feet. Stops water getting in, but allows your feet to breathe. So they're a good cross trainer for that. Snugpack have provided us with the luxury wash bags. Again, fits everything you possibly need in it, which is a good bit of kit. And we've also got the response packs, what we call in the 80s bum bags, but today we're calling them response packs. Sounds a bit more cooler. And we're fitting everything we need on a daily basis into those. But they're good to have. Now, obviously we're travelling across Europe and Asia, so the temperature is going to change dramatically from what we are now, which is about 18, 22 degrees, something like that, which is nice and comfortable, to the Tajikistan, which goes from anywhere from +50 to -15. So we needed a sleeping bag that was going to deal with that. Now, we've got the Softy, which is from Snugpack. These are military grade, and that's what Snugpack generally do, but they're the only UK manufacturer of sleeping bags left. They're basically called the Softy because they contain what's called the Softy filling, which allows you to be warm if you need to, but also you've got a zip in here which enlarges the bag out even further to allow air to circulate, so you can be cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. Generally, if you're going down to +15, that's comfort zone for this, but it can go as low as, you can be comfortable in this as low as -20, up to sort of +5. So, but it allows for you to adapt to that. You can extend the length and you can extend the width to allow it to circulate. So good from that point of view. So that's where we are with that. If we head out the tent, what else are we doing? There's the other tents here. With regards to the vehicle, we've driven 350 kilometres today. What we do need to do is check over the vehicle. To all you Land Rover guys out there, I can kind of sense where this whole sort of enthusiasm comes from Land Rover, as I've sort of built over the last 6 months. I hated the thing when I first got it, but it's like a rite of passage. As bizarre it may sound, it sounds like a rite of passage. You do sort of become one with the vehicle, and we are sort of checking through, and obviously David will be doing the daily checks on this vehicle to make sure it's running properly and getting to where we are going. At the moment, tarmac not a problem, but certainly as we get into the deserts, a lot of sand's going to get into the air filter, and that's going to need cleaning and all bits and pieces like that. What we've got under there is a 3.5 V8 petrol engine. Not ideal, I suspect. Some people prefer the TDI diesel, but I like it, and the sound it makes is good. So, but it's also an old engine, so not based on 1950s, and it's a very reliable engine and very simple to maintain. So we maintain this every night. We go through this and make sure it's all working okay, and all the lubricants are done and bits and pieces like that. So that's where we are. As I said, we're off to Manus on tomorrow in Switzerland, and then from there we head to Vienna. Again, you can track us on the Spot GPS, which we'll show you here now. There we go. As you can see there, it's flashing away, which tells you exactly where we are. So every 10 minutes, over 24 hours, it flashes away, and you can spot us on. If you go to the page, Where's the Team Now?, you'll be able to track us on that. Obviously, we've also got, which I don't think I showed you yesterday, is Garmin have kindly donated. Again, if you look at doing something similar to us, or look at going away into the wilds, wherever you're going to go, you need an Oregon 450 with the maps loaded onto it. Good bit of kit. If you get, well, if we get attached from the vehicle, we can find our way through the canyons and mountains and whatever from there. So that's a good bit of kit to take as well. Okay, so what I would like to say is obviously hello to my daughters. I know you're missing Daddy, and to my son. So thanks for that. And I know that other team members here have got kids. I bet they're missing as well. So we wish you well back at home. But as we travel through, we'll be updating you, and hopefully you can look onto the website, have a look at the sponsors involved, and see what they're providing for us, and we'll try and get on all the sponsors over the next 3 or 4 weeks in what they're providing, how it's benefiting us. Okay, thanks a lot, take care.